Hi, I'm Malcolm McGrath, cabinet maker. One of the advantages of a custom shop like ours is we can really make good use of space. If you think about it, in Toronto now, real estate's about $1,400 a square foot. So every little square is costing you $1,400. So using it well is crucial. It's expensive. And as a custom shop, one of the things we can do is really fit things exactly to your home or apartment or whatever. So this cabinet is an entranceway to a second floor apartment, but there was no real storage and there was nowhere to hang coats or anything like that. So we built this custom cabinet under an old stairwell. We built the cabinet so it follows the line of the stairs exactly, and there's probably about a 3/4 inch gap all the way under the stairs. So we're utilizing every inch of space. We've got hangers, lots of hanging, shoe space, and we've even got these funny little corner cabinets here. One of the things we can do as a custom shop is really make use of unusual spaces and custom make cabinets to fit unusual spaces. What we've got here is, this is a dressing room or a built-in closet on the 3rd floor of an old house. And as you can see, we've got this kind of knee wall here, but underneath there's a lot of space under the rafters of the house. So they've got spray foam on the rafters. So we've got lots of insulation. This is an insulated space. The owner wanted to get really deep drawers because it's not a huge walk-in closet. So he wanted to make use of this space for really deep drawers. We can do that, but it's a bit of a tricky space because it slopes at the back and fitting everything in can be tricky. So what I like to do is template the space, and I like to use this hardboard because that way we know we get it exactly. I can do it on a CAD program, but CAD drawings are deceptive. They almost look too good, but real life is messy. You've got pipes and wires and the floor isn't level. Even if we have a CAD drawing, which I've got somewhere, you know, if you come and you template it with block it out, you know exactly what you're getting. And you can really fit this right into the space. So this is going to go here, right against that duct. And that's going to give us a really deep drawer space to fit more stuff in, but it will only come this far out into the room, so we'll save more room in the dressing space. So as a custom shop, there's a lot of things we can do to get extra space out of a kitchen. For example, most kitchen companies, they don't take their cabinets right to the ceiling, but we can go right to the ceiling, trim it up close to the ceiling, and then you've got this extra space for things you don't use very often. In terms of built-in appliances, we can fit them very tightly into the cabinet so you don't have wasted space, and also so that they look nice. And in terms of going right up to the ceiling, very often there's space above the fridge, and we can do a full depth cabinet above the fridge. And once again, it's a little cabinet for things you don't use all that often. But you've got the full depth, so you can get a lot of stuff in there. For corner cabinets, this is always a tricky problem. I like to do these hinge doors. So if you just do the double hinge door, and actually I don't like putting Lazy Susans or these fancy fold-out things because they waste a lot of space. And also they're mechanically complicated, and if you spill something behind it, you can't get at it. But I think if you do the double hinge door, you've got lots of access, one big shelf, and it's a great place to store appliances and bulky things that you just want to get off the counter. So in this little corner, we built a little custom desk because we had this nook under the stairs with nothing to do with. So we built a little custom desk for a homework table for the kids. This is the entranceway to a very narrow semi-detached house, and they didn't have anywhere to put things. So we made this really shallow depth wall of cabinets. And in here, we've got coat storage and extra storage for hats and mitts and things. And storage up there goes right up to the ceiling, and a little table for your keys and a little drawer for things like that, sunglasses, and some cubbies for shoes. So we get a lot of functionality in a very narrow space. This thing's only about about 14 inches deep. So this wall of cabinets, the challenge here is it's a narrow house, a small house, and they wanted a symmetrical wall of cabinets around the fireplace, but the wall, the original brick wall, actually juts out here. So we actually customized these. So these three are all about 2 feet deep or 20 inches deep, and this last one is only 6 inches deep here. But from the front, it all looks symmetrical. So this is the kind of thing we can do. We can customize things to give you a particular look and fit them into old houses in a way which will, make it look like it all fits. But a lot of companies that call themselves custom, they're really just fancy versions of IKEA. It's mix and match, and you basically you can only take what they have. And something like this, they just can't do.